Yo, hi. I've got a final one to post, to be honest. With Gareth Southgate saying there's a shortage of English players in the Premier League, and obviously after Mancini said there's a shortage of Italian players playing in the Serie A. My assumption of it, my view on it is simple as this: if you're a football fan of Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, whoever, your dad was a fan of that club, your granddad was a fan of that club, your great granddad was a fan of that club, however many generations of your family were a fan of that football club, you were on the absolute best of that football club. So, I think I have to say, it's simple as this, is you get these foreign owners come in from America, from Philippines and Thailand, from India, from whatever. No disrespect to the countries they're from, but it kind of, they're just businessmen. They don't understand the sport. They don't care about the fans. They care about just winning trophies for the self ego. And so, like with Conte being sacked, you can see that from Levy. You see that from the Glaciers, who don't want to sell United to someone who actually cares and wants to bring back the good days to United. And they want to win a club in a way. I think, to be honest, football fans should have I guess club fans who want to own a good fair part of the club should have a board of members, like in Germany or in other places, where basically you have 50%, 51% realistically ownership of the club, and so the owners only can invest, but you have the major say and you have the majority say, and so the owners don't have the power to bypass what you say for their own selfish greed. And these owners say they do so big for the club, but my opinion is simple: is if you need to buy a player for 70 million, you can't develop a player at your academy for 70 million. Then my prediction, and then it's simple as this: you spend so much money for a player from abroad, and you can't develop one from that football club in England, a Premier League top club. Then there's a problem here. And the reality is, Gareth Southgate is completely right. The English game is being ruined by foreign owners who don't have a clue, basically, about anything more than greed and winning trophies for their self-ego. And the FA are too weak to step in and have a say and make actions, because if they did, there would be more thriving English players in the Premier League. Look, I've got respect for Bellingham playing in the Bundesliga, and players who are English who play in other foreign leagues, because it's good to get the English product playing in other leagues as well. But the Premier League is important to have English players playing in the Premier League, and I've always thought every few seasons there are fewer English players, and it's not good for the English game. This generation of English players is exciting, but I warn English fans that what happens about the next generation? What happens about the next good crop of English players in the Premier League? Because Gareth Southgate doesn't want to be selecting players in the Championship. He wants to be selecting players who are playing in the Champions League, who are considered the interests from Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG. But none of the players at the moment would make those lists of interests from those clubs, because they're not being they're not got the price tags because they haven't got the. They're good for England, don't get me wrong, but they don't make it to the level to play at club level for those clubs. And we're not developing anyone in the future who would be good enough to get interest from those clubs. And the same situation with Ireland. Most of their players are in the Championship, maybe a couple in League One. They want players to be picking players who are playing in the Champions League for Irish clubs or from clubs in England. But this is the reality. I know this video is probably going to get watched from all around the world apart from the UK, but this is for the UK. So yeah, that's me out. Thanks. I'm out. Bye.